It's coming down to the time, people. It has come down to this. I might move back to New York. Yeah, I might move back to New York. What's going on, guys? How are you guys doing? First of all, allow me to say Happy New Year to everybody, to you and your family. Hopefully that everyone is doing good, and hopefully things are going great. So, I want to talk to y'all about something that's very near and dear to my heart. One of the biggest things that most people don't talk about when you move into a new state by yourself is the loneliness, right? So you could be whoever you want, you know. You could be like the most independent person, I don't need nobody type of person, and but when you move to a new state, it's very different. It's extremely different, just because you're used to doing stuff with people, um, and I mean, it may not have been like all the time you did something with somebody, but majority of the time you did do stuff with people. Majority of the time you spent Thanksgiving with somebody other than your family. You spent Christmas with somebody other than your family. You spent New Year's with somebody other than your family. So, but when you've gotten away from all of that, when you've decided to embark on a new journey in life, it's different. It's different because now you have to do stuff by yourself until you met that special someone, or um, until you really find friends that you can do whatever with. And there can be times that you're just at work, and you're at work and like stuff just hits you, especially when you're at work. There's downtime. Everything just starts to hit you in that moment. In that moment, everything will just spring up like that. But the thing is that I guess you just gotta keep busy. You gotta keep busy. You gotta focus on the bigger picture of life. As for me, I grew up in New York City, and I will start telling y'all my life story, so that most of y'all can grasp where I came from up until this point now that I've arrived in Texas. But for me, I grew up in New York City, and that has been one of the best places that I have lived so far. Reason why I say best is because that's where I was born. No, that's where I was born. That's where I was raised. I won't say that I would die in Brooklyn. I'd rather die other places than Brooklyn. But I am truly thankful for all of the challenges, all of the tough things that I have endured while I was in New York, especially the hard times. There has been people that have really been a part of my life that would help me along the way, that would encourage me, that will bless me, whether it be financially, whether it be just in prayers, or whatever the case may be. There's always been someone just to help me along the way, and for that, I am forever, ever, ever grateful for that. Yeah, that's really what I could say to that. But I will tell y'all this: I do miss New York. I do miss New York. And it's really like a love hate type of miss. It's not like one of those things that's just like, oh, I miss it, now I gotta go back. It's just I guess for me it's you miss the accessibility of how New York is. You miss how closer things are. You miss the transportation. Because I mean, in New York, I didn't drive. You know, you really didn't need to drive. That it wasn't necessary that you would drive in New York. But all of that, I really definitely do miss about that, because that's one of the greatest things about New York. You know, you get on a bus, and you're there in a couple of minutes or whatever. You know, you're there within under an hour wherever you got to be. Um, so that's always the better part about New York. Um, and also, the people. Sometimes the people made it pleasant. Sometimes y'all made it pleasant. Y'all know. But no, in all reality, my advice to you, to anyone who wants to move to a new state, factor in the loneliness. Factor in the fact that you're going to be lonely when you arrive to a new state. It's going to be different for you, but yet that will, you gotta find ways that will help you through that loneliness period. For me, I'm always the type of person that's an extrovert and an introvert. Because there could be times where I'm always around somebody, and I always got to be surrounded by people. But then there's times where I'm just like, nah, y'all gotta leave me alone. Um, but yes, like I said, if you're moving to a new state, always remember and always factor in the fact that it's going to be lonely, it's going to be hard, it's going to be tough. Especially at nighttime, the memories are going to hit for when you used to do certain things, you used to be certain places, and now you can't do that as you would like to be. But know that there will be better days that will come about. There will be better times that will come about, and you just have to stick it through. You just have to stick it through. Any journey you're going to take in life, it's always going to be difficult. It's always going to be hard, but you just gotta stick it through, people. You gotta stick it through, no matter what. No matter even if you say, you know what, I can't do this. No, you can do it. You can. Believe me, you can. And you gotta remain focused. Always know that there's always something to do. In your state, wherever you are, wherever you move to, there's always something to do. You just gotta find it and discover that state, discover who you are, discover life. When you've discovered life, when you figured it, when not that you figured life out, but when you figure stuff out, it's going to be a good time for you. Trust me on that. It's definitely going to be a real good time for you. So you need to be able to discover. Number one, reason why I say discover who you are is because I feel that a lot of times people don't know who they are. And so you get into relationships, you get into everything. And but yet reason why you're depending upon this person is because you think that that's exactly what you need. That's not exactly what you need. You need to be able to discover who you are. That's why for me, I like to go to eat by myself. I like to go to movies by myself. I like to go to bowling by myself. Okay, I haven't done that by myself, but I will. But I like to do all this stuff by myself. Why? Because it's me taking me out on a date. So now, since I'm taking me out on a date, I'm figuring out who I am. So now, if I'm taking me out, now of course I'm going to start asking myself the nitty gritty type of questions, because I need to figure out who I am. And that's why I tell y'all to really discover who you are before you get into a relationship, before anything happens. Always discover who you are. Yes, it will be lonely. Yes, there will be times that you just are going to lose your mind. But stay focused, y'all. stay focused all the time, and once again, and know that better days are coming. My friends, they always tell me, it's like, oh, Charles, better days are coming. I'm just like, all right, yeah, cool, great. But yes, better days are ahead. How awesome is that? Yes, guys. So, that's what I got for you guys. Like, subscribe. Please subscribe. This is a new channel, so please subscribe. And I thank you guys. All right. See you guys next time. This is Perkins Talks. This is Charles Perkins. I'm signing out, y'all. Be blessed.